Kamen Rider Wiki.
Hey YouTube, Kamen Rider here with my review of BCR Series 10. Wait, 9. Sorry, spoiler alert. I was in the future where I'm doing Grease, which is 10. BCR Series 9. This is Kamen Rider Cross-Z Charge. So this is kind of interesting in a way because we're moving into a territory where they have to change the gimmick. The traditional gimmick of this line, as you know, is splitting apart and putting back together. This one kind of goes for a one-note button press gimmick because this suit and Grease's suit are both made out of just one element. It's just kind of interesting when they have to change direction of a gimmick line. Like X8 actually had like 3 or 4 different sections of it because they had so many different ones. But let's just get right into it. Look-wise, this is mostly okay. The gray paint, or gray paint plastic, I should say, does look rather cheap. I have to say that right off the bat. I wish they'd made it a little bit shinier. It would have gone a long way. Here's the weapon he comes with, just kind of a standard gray weapon of his like sidearm. He has like the stake mode of the twin breaker. But I really wish they would have made this core gray plastic a shinier silver. Honestly, if that was done, this would be an even better figure. I do think they did a good job on the clear plastic though. I think this actually looks really nice. I'm actually really pleased with the way this turned out. I think that looks great. But again, if it was the nice shiny silver plastic, would have gone a long way. Kind of got the details here, which more or less honestly look like bumper stickers. Like, oh, my favorite team is the Cross-Z's from Toto. I almost said Seto. I always want to say Seto for their area because his name is Sento. It's just so confusing, man, especially for people with small brains. But yeah, he's pretty basic all over. You got your standard articulation, which is pretty decent-ish. I mean, you got all-around movement here, in and out, single joint here, swiveling, swiveling. You got those little individual hand joints. You got a leg joint here, knee joint there, no waist twisting, and no head articulation, which is a disappointment, which we'll get to in a second. But here's what this gimmick is. Since this guy is all based off of one bottle here, obviously you couldn't split him apart and put him back together. So his gimmick, you pull this back like this till it snaps back and you have this piece sticking up and you get their kind of creepy alien honeycomb head. And it's based basically on their transformation sequence. And there's a little button right back here and you press this and wait for it to not be blurred and shkabiff! Did you see that? It was so fast. Let's do it again. So here we go. Ready? Wait. Are you sure? Are you sure you're ready? I felt like Blue's Clues. Are you sure? Well, that's great. There you go. So yeah, that's its gimmick. Honestly, not the worst idea. Because what else are you going to do with it? Your main gimmick for this line is putting things back together and doing different combos, and this guy's on his own. I actually don't mind this gimmick at all. Here's why. If you guys remember during the WAP line from Wizard, Hyper Beast was just, they didn't know what to do with him. They're like, okay, all the Wizard figures lit up. Beast had Chimera. What do we do with Beast Hyper? I don't know. You know how it is. And then they just threw him out there. That's how they did Beast Hyper. So he was literally just a cheap looking figure. So at least with this guy, they attempted to give it something. Like, we got to think of something because this is a gimmick line. Now here's my core 2 problems with this figure. A, the gray plastic. And B, why can't his head turn? I get it. If I turn his head to the left or right, this isn't going to line up when this snaps on. But that's okay. Can we not find a way that it either snaps to it when it turns, or it just snaps to it when I have it in a certain angle? And to be honest, the camera not focusing was really annoying me there. But to be honest, even though I kind of like that they tried to do something for it, I almost would have rather had just a regular figure with a little bit better of a silver paint job and the ability to turn its head. Overall, this is a very okay figure. I'm definitely going to go for the figure art for this because I've grown quite fond of this form, and I like the clear plastic here, but it's a pretty basic figure. Honestly, if you really want a BCR figure, I recommend one of the standard build ones that you can have mix and match fun with, because this is overall mostly disappointing, even though there's a few things I like about it. Anyway, that's about it. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's Kamen Rider, signing out.